Hello everyone, this is Maryanne and I'm back with another video, but this is just going to be a relatively quick video because I would like to show you two items that I have just listed up on my Etsy store, and I call these the Plan Like Maryanne set. The first item is this one, and I have gotten a lot of requests for this one. A lot of people have told me that they actually tracked and planned the same items like I do, which was really surprising because I never thought that I thought I was the only one who tracked all of these things. And just to show you, this is the planner that I have always used, the system that I have always used, and I have made several videos explaining this. And the left page is for tracking and the right page is for planning, and then I have all of these items that I track every day, and all those items I have explained one by one in a previous video that I will link down below. And so for people to tell me that they actually plan like me, I was quite happy. It was a very nice moment. It felt like I found kindred spirits or a long-lost sister, because now I know that I am not alone in planning this way, and I feel like I have found, well, my people. So I've gotten a lot of requests, so I made these pages available on my Etsy store. Now these ones are not exactly the same as what I have, because I took out the podcast, but I added a pet box and a weather box. I don't track the weather myself, but a lot of people have requested me to put in a tracking for weather. And then on the right page of the spread, it's still similar to mine. That's the box for work and the box for self or personal, and then that's the box for studies or trainings or personal development or something of that sort. And then that's the box for other tasks that don't fall under the other three categories. Just like in my own pages, I have a box for work, for myself, for other things, one particular project, and then for my studies. So just like always, that large circle at the top is for the LM-Hyperdex stamp, which is also available on Etsy, and I will link it down below. And you can also purchase Hyperdex circles from my store. They come as paper circles that you can paste on your planner pages after you print the sheet. I will be offering the Hyperdex Extra as a digital file soon, but I'm just, wrapping up the copyrights for that. However, if you don't plan exactly like I do, if you track different things, or if you want to use the boxes for different things, I also have a different, the same set but without the icons. And it is the second item that I have listed on Etsy. It looks exactly the same, except that there are no icons. And you can use the tiny planner stamps to put on the icons that you want, or you can also hand draw the icons yourself. A lot of people do that also, but the planner stamps are more popular. A lot of sellers have the stamps, and they also manufacture the stamps, like Studio L2E, Waffle Flower, and the Reset Girl, I think, and then Coco Daisy has sets of those planner stamps. There's a lot of them, and they're very affordable and easily available. And one peculiar thing about these pages are that they have those markings at the edge of the right page. I'm showing this up close, and those are the markings that guide you where you are going to put the side reminder tabs that are part of my system. And the pages with the icons also have the exact same markings. I also have those markings on my own pages, like I showed in the video. And those markings, like I said, are to guide you exactly where to place the side reminder tabs, so that when the pages are closed, the side reminder tabs do not obscure each other, so that all tabs are visible protruding from the edge. And part of the set that's on Etsy are these sheets. You cut them down to size and then you place them on the page guided by the markings over there. Now this sheet has the dog icons, but there are like 12 sheets in all, and each sheet has 72 tabs containing, like for instance, a plane for trips, and then you have like a dollar sign for bills to pay. The balloon can be for anniversaries and birthdays or celebration. The mirror can be for self-care or spa. That child icon is for when a child has something out of the ordinary that you have to deal with, like an event at school or maybe a field trip that you have to go to, and that is for vet appointments. And then that's an icon for a road trip, and you can also use the car for the road trip, but you can also use that for errands. And of course that's for when you have a flight. Then you have gym days, swim days, dental appointments, and doctor's appointments. So each sheet will have 72 side reminder tabs with with the same icon on each tab, like one entire sheet with 72 tabs for the plane, 72 tabs for the dollar sign, 72 tabs for the balloons, and so on and so forth. So you can print these files for the side reminder tabs as often as you want, as you need them. And I also offer one entire sheet of 72 tabs with nothing on them, so you can use the stamps again or hand draw the icons just for the categories that we have not thought about yet. And just to note, I have also listed on Etsy the side reminder tabs alone, without the pages. But if you have, you can use these side reminder tabs in other planners or any other notebook that you have, but those notebooks won't have the side markings to guide you where to place those side reminder tabs. And in fact, I also have the planners, the inserts that I have on my store since January also look like this actually. They look like that blank one without the icons, but they don't have the markers for the side reminder tabs, because in January I wasn't aware, I had no idea that I was going to offer the side reminder tabs, because I didn't know that other people wanted them. So it was nice to know that other people wanted them, so I can make it available, and you can use that on any planner, but they just won't have the side markings. So every time you have to place a side tab on, you have to measure it manually, which is kind of a little bit of a hassle, but well, it's better to buy the set so that it will have the markings. And also, people from the planner community have been using tabs for a long time, and a lot of us have already become experts at putting side tabs on, so I'm sure it's not a major thing if your pages don't have the side markings for the side tabs. And the third item that is part of the set that I have listed on Etsy are these weekly task tip-in sheets that are paper that you cut down more narrow, and then you just append them or tip them into the page that you want them to be in, like very quickly. I already have a video about this and I will link it down below, but very quickly what you do is you just fold it. That's how I do it anyway. Fold it, and then I place glue on there and then fix it to that particular spot, so that when you fold it out you can see your weekly tasks. Even when you flip the daily pages back and forth, the task list for the week will still be visible. And of course, another method of creating a tip-in would simply be to use washi tape instead of glue. So you cut the sheet, the tip-in sheet narrower, maybe up to the edge of that border, and then instead of folding the edge and then gluing it to the paper, you can just use washi tape. I found that it's much more convenient and it's much less confusing to print everything out in personal size and then just cut the tip-in sheet and then fold it and then append it manually to the main page as a tip-in, as opposed to printing a larger page and then it being a fold out instead of a tip-in. And everything is in personal size, including the sheets for the side reminder tabs. You can punch holes on the side and put them in your planner and then cut out a tab as you go. Or you can do it like I do, like I have showed in my video. I have cut them down to smaller sizes so they can fit in this envelope that is also personal sized and which I punched holes in and which I used to pop into my planner. But like I said, I don't need it every day. I just use it once a month. So this actually just stays in a drawer. So you can punch holes in your side reminder tab sheets, or you can cut them down to size and put them in an envelope like that. Now these sets are available on my Etsy store under two different listings. One listing is the daily pages with icons with the side tabs and the tip-ins, and the other listing is the one without the icons with the side tabs and the tip-ins. And what is available right now as I'm doing this video are the sets for June 2017. And of course, I also have the side reminder tabs alone as a different listing on my Etsy store. But I will also be listing sometime next week the sets for the third quarter of 2017 and the sets for the fourth quarter of 2017, so that all of for the entire year, all pages that anyone will ever need will already be listed up. And don't worry, just like always, my pages are very, very affordable on Etsy. So there, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. And I would like to take this chance to thank everyone for being very, very supportive of this kind of system and for being very open in telling me what they need and what they actually use the pages for. Those are very, very helpful to me, and thanks for letting me know what you need. And well, you can continue to tell me what you need and I'll see what I can do for you. So until next time, bye!